give a damn. Anybody who's offended can get it, we throwing hands. Anybody not trying to make America great again, you'll pause your dog. That you saw. My patriots, the craziest. They ain't afraid of breaking fists on faces. If you really want to taste of this, no safety tip. The same mistake and spray the clip. I pray you miss, cause if you don't, they gon' go wacko. Automatic guns smoke like tobacco. Never hit a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl or a they, them, there's the echoes. I ain't never gonna take a knee for the anthem. Smack them. I don't give a damn, can't stand them. Gang full of random. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. For sure the revolution won't be televised. I know that we've been waiting patiently for better times. We fell asleep and men are blind, get recognized as genocide. Feel like the bomb about to drop out of the clouds. Another virus going airborne, go hide inside your house. Farmers watching crops die, drying up with droughts. Angry people forming crowds and trying to burn the cities down. This is Armageddon, martial law for our protection. I'll talk to God, but it's long distance and I lost reception. For up on our beaches, this is end times. Humans got a deadline. Children are the future till we ruin them with headlines. Should be past their bedtime, but everyone's woke. They told us chase a dollar that made everyone broke. I feel like cryptocurrency is probably our last financial hope. Soon enough, the government will leave your bank account froze. Judgment day is coming.
Let's see how this do us.
Fight, panic in the dark, or lead rebellions by the candlelight. This ain't your granddaddy's planet Earth. It's black and white. The end is coming. I'll see y'all in the afterlife. End of the world, I will do better next time. Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. If it's the end of the world. Yeah, the we stand on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses.
I don't know, Deb, about the rumble.
We built those bombs are dropping. We fought in all the wars. Now that the sky's falling, what did we do? It's the end of the world as we know it. It's awful that it's an explosion. We should have known it. We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping. We fought in all the wars. Now that the sky's falling, what did we do before?
You know, I don't have a brochure.
Celebrities pushing agendas whenever I'm pimping through cable. If you're a liberal, then you're gonna say that I sound the crowd. Well, I'll tell you the truth. And if you're conservative, every day you pray to Trump and smile with only one tooth. And if you're Republican, you ain't colored skin and love KKK. And if you ain't Democrat, well then you ain't black. But if Joe said it's okay, okay. If you wear a mask, then you're a hero. Even though the fact is it does zero. Ain't an expert, oh you doubt me? Don't talk to me, talk to Fauci.
Right now, people should not be walking. There's no reason to be walking around with a mask. When you're in the middle of an outbreak, wearing a mask might make people feel a little bit better, and it might even block a drop, but it's not providing the perfect protection that people think that it is. And often, there are unintended consequences. People keep fiddling with the mask and they keep touching their face. Right now, people should not be walking. There's no reason to be walking around with a mask.
Let me be clear. You wanna vaccinate me? Gotta pray for the sheep who can't see to see. Or they sense the truth. Locked up doing sentences. It's less of a tick. I thought that was a crime. Say you ain't stealing, you live out your mind. The left is sublime. Or how many signs you gotta keep sending us on your times. Hell got so hot that the ocean of fire. The devil's the cat, but you know we alive. Down the retreat, I will never retire. Built for the heat, I run straight to the fire. You telling the truth and you get crucified. The truth is a lost way, it's gonna die. Look in my eyes, think this is music. I got a voice and I'm gonna use it. I follow money, I follow God. Y'all making music, I'm making movement. Do this is true, it's so play the game, it's a play. Sex for my freedom, don't do what you say. Call me a terrorist, cause I ain't question. The government don't want to act like you said. It's getting insane. This is so much more than music, boy. Music, boy. I get a voice, God gave me and I'm gonna use it, boy. Use it, boy. Follow me, music, homie, I'm making a move.
it here inside the DC Gulag, and he actually has exposed a lot of the wrongdoings here inside the jail. So he has a few things to say. We'll let him have it.
All right, Brandon.
Thank you, guys. You know, historic day today.
Sorry.
All right. Not in a good way, but a lot of Americans are seeing, you know, the kangaroo courts that are, you know, persecuting both Trump and us. A lot more people are waking up. I'm doing something that, you know, today, and we here are doing something that some people in our camp disagree with for obvious reasons. We're going to be speaking to conditions that we were under. And I know that I have attempted to reach out. Well, the left has reached out to me, and I have reached out to them before. And it's unfortunate that a party that has promoted social justice in jails and prisons has not reported of the atrocities and the constitutional violations that you know, were happening and also are happening both here and across the nation. A lot of which we've been able to you know, fix in some areas and are currently working on, both from inside and outside, and we've learned a lot on how to work on that. We're not, most of us are not quitters. We've accomplished a lot, and it would be, I think it would do us justice regardless of our positions or our sides to be able to report on that, even if, for instance, I and the other people here, they did not touch on that we were not getting the ability to have haircuts or personal grooming. They did not touch on how a lot of the times we were not able to have contact with our lawyers, most of which suck. Yeah, there's plenty more that I'll be speaking on, but I just want to implore you guys before I go, you know, before I speak to you guys, please, if you care about social justice, if you guys actually care about the Constitution, right, it's not about parties. Please do your best to report on the violations and also what has been done to help it and what also needs to be done.
Well said, Brandon.
That's right.
Bye.
Hello.
Who was that?
Who was
that J6 or I almost sent me, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, hold on, but I have this text message from my lawyer that I sent to my lawyer, and she literally, McFadden allowed another lawyer to leave my case, but without a hearing and blah, 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 blah. And this is an instant way to make McFadden look like an asshole, which he is. And it's not hard to make him look like an asshole, but, excuse my French, he does that all by himself because he's a uniparty, you know, POS.
Chris, just real quick before you go any further, so that I know who I'm talking to, but some people don't. So introduce yourself.
Hold on. I thought I was to the point of no introduction needed.
Well, we have a camera crew out here tonight from ABC.
Oh, is there a hack? But then, you know, his back, he started going to the doctor like 6 months after January 6th. Really, really weird how that works. And then I got my lawyer, Maria Rodriguez. Well, first Joe McBride came and left, and then he was there for a year and a half, and then Trevor McFadden, the Trump-appointed judge, Trump's worst mistake of 2017. The vice president pick, Pence, was the worst mistake of 2016. So I do correct my 2016 comment about Judge McFadden. But so McFadden let Joe McBride leave, and then without cause, without having a hearing or anything, which is highly against the rules. And then fast forward, he let Maria Rodriguez. Trevor McFadden wanted me to do the stipulated trial. And then Trevor McFadden let her leave again without having a hearing. And that was after I had told her I wanted you to remove the stipulated trial, like 10 days after my original hearing. Which this is insane by itself. There's about 5 or 6 other things that I don't want to spend the time on, but basically, you know, he broke his oath multiple times over. The prosecution said, "Hey, we want to tighten the screws or turn up the flame under Quagland to get him to testify on other people or groups." The prosecution came to me a dozen times and offered me time served. I told them to kick current lawyer told me, she goes, "You're an asshole," in the beginning of the email, and then she's like, "Look at all the exhibits that I did." And we already talked about the exhibits and how they were actually already done by the Northern Neck Patriots. But I appreciate her putting them on the record. You know, that only cost me $20,000. And then she finished with, "You're an ungrateful ass, and if it wasn't for your dad pleading with me, I would have dropped you after the hearing." And I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, easy with the insults, even if they're accurate." If that would have been the case, then I would have had no choice but to expand my malpractice complaint, because I explained this to you of the multitude of emails that you just didn't read. So I'm basically saying, listen, these are the five motions that need to be filed, and the fifth one being after, "Hey, Judge, listen, you know, I messed up, basically. I disavowed all or made you look like a liar and called you a liar in open court. But I made all of your motions and everything. I 100% proved that you're a liar throughout the whole 3 years that we've been incarcerated, that I've been incarcerated under you. I mean, I didn't mean to make you look like an asshole. It just kind of naturally happened. But anyway, now Trump, welcome to the club. Sorry it had to happen. Everyone knew it was going to happen. You know, the CO was like, no, definitely not guilty. It happened this quick. I said, what, are you insane? I said, they even had, you know what, I gotta say, I almost said, "Hey, who wants to salute Judge McFadden with me?" And I was hoping about 5 or 6 people would stand up and then give the old salute. Whether it be the single finger or the other one that a certain other person gave, you know, not talking to the guy. Obviously, I'm talking to Jackson's lovely girlfriend right now, you know. But I do have respect for the guy to go single. You know, pro se to McFadden. There's actually one other guy in here that's pro se and also has McFadden up on his website. Stop Hate. Yeah, thank you. But I do have to say, I said on Emancipation Day, I had a letter written that expressed my concerns to the judge and expressed the need to go pro se with attorney representation, in quotes, like Brandon Fellows has. So Brandon, I'm giving you, however you're out there, if you're out there, I am giving you props. I wanted to be part of my defense. Instead of being able to read it, I was locked in jail and told that there was no court because of Emancipation Day, a made-up holiday, not a federal holiday. And I had been told that my lawyer made it clear that I should be there, and he was just on the phone with me, and I intended on going to video court. So these are the things that the jail is working hand in hand with the prosecution and with the judges, right? It doesn't matter that your client, in McFadden's eyes, it doesn't matter that your client hasn't seen his discovery. You're the lawyer. And that's exactly why Joe left, because he never opened up my discovery. And at that point, he couldn't even open up my discovery because he had waited so long of not opening up evidence.com that his username and password expired. But again, these are things that I should know because
You have 1 minute remaining.
But being just a dumb electrician, I saw this coming a million, you know. Now the left is going to be able to say, hey, look, the felon. I don't think it's going to have a proper effect. It might drop him a point in the beginning, but I still think he's got it. You know, we got 5 months until November, right?
People have really stepped up to help Chris over the past 3.5 years. And I just want to say thank you to all of you amazing people out there that have helped him in this whole process. He's obviously not very easy to please. You know.
But he gets it done.
You know, he gets it done, and he also is very critical. You know, I think that people try to help him, and sometimes he never feels like it's enough. Because I don't think that he has been appreciative of any of the help he's received so far.
You know, the issue.
So I'm just going to say thank you to everybody that's helped him on his behalf.
Yeah, and I want to speak to that because all of you out there that watch, and you know, the guys inside that have been in for the longest, they have a really hard time seeing the bigger picture of what's going on because they don't know. They only know so much of what is happening, and they don't really understand how all of it works together and all the moving.
Carol, there's no tolerance for bullies, and your granddaughter knows their names, and they truly need to have the police called on them. Nobody's doing them any favors by not turning them in. I've seen it too often with being a recovery coach, and I've just seen it too often. It doesn't pay not to tell, truly. These girls have serious problems. Obviously, their home lives, something's wrong as well, and they won't be able to get help unless somebody gets them to the help, oftentimes. So please do the right thing and call the authorities on them. That is my best suggestion for you. The young girls won't appreciate it right now, but it might save their lives. And your granddaughter and you definitely don't need the disruption either.
Boy, we can play our tension in the air like Penny Siegel, boy. Sheesh, Jesus #1, undefeated in the streets. If God is with us, who can go against us? We the peace. Killing off the left, even with the blood cancer. Fighting is a mess. We got questions for the answers. Trying to turn this up, let me bring this flow back. I know Jesus back at Trump, they know we bouncing back. Ain't no way we gon' lose, so it's time to stand up. This is bigger than Let's Go Brandon, cause we all had enough. Lock Joe Biden up, free Donald Trump. 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 Lock Joe Biden.
He'd be appreciated if you come and visit him. Write him a letter. I got a letter from one of the, not a letter, but she's on Getter.
The world getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well, baby, you streets of blood. Till I see the golden gates. Troubadour and troubled souls, one of God's servants. Blades out, cut the grass till we see the serpents.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. This crazy
I know, there's just nothing I can do about it. I don't know what to do.
need you now before
We're too far gone.
I hope one day they finally see the truth.
God, we need you now. We need you now.
This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
No, they don't have a mask on there.
People seem to be forgetting about you, God, but not me. I'm sorry on behalf of the people that preaching that you are a fraud. You got me. You got me, I will always live and die for you. Quit getting high for you, quit telling lies for you. Society make me cry for you. They keep demonizing you and politicizing you and criticizing you, still weaponizing you. Tell me what am I to do to open their minds? I'm trying to show them the light, but I know that they blind. If you look around you, you will see God's visible. I've seen miracles, God shouldn't be political. It's not left or right wing, not a black or white thing. I know you'll get me through any single struggle my life brings. I stumble for a little, but my faith still remains. They using you as a weapon nowadays. It's insane. They hate you through their support for you. Makes people on the fence about you, keep ignoring you. There's an agenda that the elites of us conforming to. You always lead the way when the darkness is what I'm forging through. They'll take you out the books, they gon' give me crazy looks. The radio won't play it if I sing it in my hooks. We say thank God, but most of us barely mean it. We don't know that there's a really fine line in between it. Eyes wide, heart open, the whole system broken. You always give me hope every time I'm feeling hopeless. Grew up on my friends have faith, but they lost it. When I needed that life preserver most, you tossed it. Churches getting bombed, temples getting shot up. We pretend to care, but we just glad that it's not us. We've seen this in history, let's not get fooled again. Or die on this hill trying to make God cool again. No, I don't wanna change nobody's mind. I don't wanna waste nobody's time. I just gotta pray that the hate and the pain in our face doesn't change our lives. No matter what I go through in life, yeah, I know you got me. They don't want us to believe in that faith, but that won't stop us, cause you God. I don't know why they say what they say, always there when it's too hard. Gotta pray through the rain and the pain, yeah. Cause when the times get tough and your mind gives up, then there's nothing that you can do. When there's no more love and there's no more trust, I just turn on my faith to you. Cause you gotta believe that you can achieve anything that you want. Remember, nothing's a breeze. You gotta believe that you can achieve anything that you want. Remember, nothing's a breeze.
Thank you for being here, Carol. Sherry's
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized. The truth has been so heavily politicized. If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys, find out who you're not allowed to criticize. Black folks who were never ever actual slaves, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis. Controlled by rich folks who use the news to make hate, while elite folks control other political parties. It's a big lie, trying to make you pick sides, trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds, big lies, keep on the police so that there's big crime. To take away our freedom, to restore order, they let die. Play with people, turn men into women, make the counterculture mainstream to mix up the system. Change the pronouns, the gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions. They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation. Distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement. We can't be free, have no peace till we're on the same team, but you're a sheep. If the screw's just part of the machine, you're a sheep. What do y'all believe in my sheep? Nothing's what it seems. Hollywood been rotting your brain, controlling your mouth. You say lit, fleet, bet, cap, they trying to dumb you down. They endorse whatever narrative is popular to shout and use minorities in movies for diversity clout. Two sides on the spectrum, but ain't none of them honest. Took the red pill and the blue pill, spit them both in the garbage. Being woke used to mean you understood you're retarded, and now it's having two good legs and never taking a step forward. If you agree it's free speech, disagree it's hate speech. Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist, but that can't be. Lincoln was Republican and that's who ended slavery. Science been politicized, it's easy to see. A mask became a symbol of which side you believe. But you'll never cure a sickness till you cure the greed. Because the problem with our natural immunity is it's free. Society is broken once you locked inside a cubicle. Addicted to pornography, liquor, and pharmaceuticals. Tell you that you're fat and poor and you were never beautiful. To tweet how much they love you when they hear about your funeral. We can't be free, have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. The screw's just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe in my sheep? Nothing's what it seems. If they can't convince you, they confuse by race, religion, income, and sex. Made everybody right and left. The hatred got so intense. If the other side likes oxygen, you'll put a bag on your head. And the conspiracy theories labeled as misinformation is just a terrifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system treating you like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. George Orwell, 1984 was his last lecture. George called them thought police, now we call them fact checkers. Government surveillance trying to catch you, they don't ask questions. Mass incarceration equals capital for cash investors. The system isn't broke, it's working fine. Oppressive and chaotic is how it was designed. They say if we ain't doing nothing wrong, there's nothing to hide. While their agenda and intelligence completely classified. They don't teach you rights in school, you never learn them at all. Cause they're easy to remove if you don't know what they are. The only people you can rule are the criminal ones. So they force you into corners till you're breaking the law. We can't be free. Have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Lucas Green's just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? My sheep. Nothing's what it seems.
Well, how do you feel about tomorrow? You ready to rock?
Oh, yeah.
We just finished up.
Hi, Kevin.
Want Oliver for the shots?
He was saying grace over a Tuesday blue plate special when the man in the next booth said, don't you watch TV? Don't you know that God's a myth? I hate to see you waste your
Hi, 4Ashli
breath,
chat.
'cause there ain't no use talking to a ghost that don't exist. The praying man said amen and looked up from his plate and said, you may not talk to God right now, but there's gonna come a day. 'Cause whether you're a farmer in the field, praying for the rain, or you curse him at the graveside 'cause you called a loved one's name, you can thank him, you can blame him. Either way you're gonna face him, whether you believe in him or not. 'Cause in the end, everybody talks to God. Man in the booth went quiet 'cause he didn't have a comeback. So he shrugged it off and paid his tab and shuffled out the door. And the praying man, he prayed for the man who drove away, hoping he would see the light before it got too late. But how was he to know? He touched a non-believer's soul. We got that conversation, 2 red lights down the road. 'Cause whether you're a farmer in the field, praying for the rain, or you curse him at the graveside 'cause you called a loved one's name, you can thank him, you can blame him. Either way you're gonna face it, whether you believe in him or not. 'Cause in the end, everybody talks to God. Everybody talks to God. You can thank him, you can blame him. Either way you're gonna face it, whether you believe in him or not. In the end, everybody talks to God. Everybody talks to God. We all talk to God.
you for watching tonight here on YouTube, Rumble, and Gather. Here every night, 7 to 9:30. New adventure every night. Many callings. A lot of updates on the J6ers. Thanks for showing up. I believe they did.
I was born in the red, white, and blue. I don't know what all that means to you. But for me it's about family and liberty and our almighty creator and his son who is in as our Lord and Savior. Turn back to God.
July. That's like what, 4 days before the conference.
Turn back to God. Turn back to God. Turn back to God.
Soldiers died. Why you think the families cried? It wasn't
3 days
for us to be
before.
brainwashed by politicians' lies. Because they work together while convincing us to pick a side.
That's
Our
not.
country's bound to fail when it loses faith
I
in
knew
God.
her.
And I was born, I was raised in the land of the free. And I don't know if I'll do much, but it means to me. It's about liberty, it's about family and God. Remember that living fire was the walk in the sky.
Hand this over to Jesus.
I was born in the red, white, and blue. Don't know what all that means to you. But for me it's about family and liberty and our almighty creator and his son who is in as our Lord and Savior. Turn back to God. Our God is life for him. Turn back to God. Turn back to God.
Better turn back to Christ. I want to see you in the afterlife. I'm all about that family life. Get the fire cracking for family night. Hey, let's remember all the people that died for that red, white, and blue. I got that eagle inside. And flying high skies, not the limit. Call a friend and put another chicken on the skillet. So grab your kids and hold them tight. Make sure that they know the light. We all gonna stand for the anthem when they show the stripes.
I was born in the red, white, and blue. I don't know what all that means to you. But for me it's about family and liberty and our almighty creator and his son who is in as our Lord and Savior. Turn back to God.
Things gonna get turned on.
God is right for him. Turn back to God.
Americans, that is who we are. And it's time that we remember that Americans submit to no man, no government. We only submit to God.
Whoa. 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 No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You play God, homeboy, don't do that. Whoa. 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 No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You playing God, homeboy, don't do that. Once you got something to say, I hope this mic is on. Nowadays they like we living in the twilight zone. No facts, no matter what's wrong is right and what's right is wrong. Right inside of you, coward, I want you supposed to fly like that. Acting like you got on time of
They're all going to be held accountable.
Don't mind me, I'm just praying to God. Government out here playing God. Trying to put that poison in our mind. And send some voices who don't play along. Don't touch my family, don't touch my family. So what we gotta see a man that they don't want to sign up. My Bible warned me about the days we're living in. Politicians are playing God, this government ordained discipline. Don't touch my family, don't touch my family. So what we gotta see a man that they don't want to sign up. My Bible warned me about the days we're living in. Politicians are playing God, this government ordained discipline.
11 a.m.
All right.
That's good.
This is uncharted territory.
Probably be about 10,000 people there.
Right.
Is Oreo still there? He was there this afternoon, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's still there.
I don't know how he's going to talk yesterday, but he'll figure it out. Did you see his interview on Newsmax? That's good stuff. Newsweek. Which one was it? Newsmax or Newsweek? I can't remember.
That's right, Jerry. We have. You know, World War II, we defeated the German people. We never defeated the Nazis.
Speaking of that one, that turned out well, didn't it? Those colors are pretty
There's Jay's song.
You like finding them?
Hi, Donna Ray. Hi, Barney. Hi, Amber. 1242. 668 here.
Yeah, it's nice.
Very good. Very nice.
No, it's 660, 668. And it's 1240 according to Kim.
All right, let's do roll call. Throw that anywhere, Glory be.
Was that a drum roll?
Drum roll, please. For those lives lost on January 6th, Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boylan, Kevin Greason, Benjamin Phillips, and on the following day, Officer Brian Sicknick, rest in peace. For those detained, Dennis Adams, Justin Adams, Tommy Allen, Chris Albert, Joshua Atwood, Francis Azari, Joseph Azari, Edward Medallion, Ronald Ballharn, Daniel Ball, Thomas Ballard, Cynthia Ballinger, Logan Barnhart, Richard Barnett, Colleen Bauer, Damon Beckley, Matthew Bedingfield, Luke Bender, Joe Biggs, Ada Billiard, Craig Biegert, Joshua Black, Kenneth Bonowitz, Dominic Fox, Brandon Bradshaw, Jeffrey Brown, Jeremy Brown, Mark Brew, Benjamin Burlew, Daniel Caldwell, William Calhoun, Jared Cantrell, Sarah Carpenter, Ralph Celentano, Jacob Clark, Kel Clayton, Stephen Capuccio, Billy Crestman, Reed Christensen, Dylan Cronin, John Crowley, Josiah Colt, Jonathan Copeland, Mason Corson, Matthew De Silva, Nicholas DiCarlo, Nathan DeGrace, David Dempsey, Lucas Denny, Robert Dennis, Victor Dennison, Timothy Jargon, Michael Dickinson, Caleb Dillard, Joshua Doolin, Israel Easterday, James Elliott, Daniel Exvet, Frederick Coyle, Samuel Fisher, Kyle Fitzsimon, Michael Foy, Kevin Galetto, Mitchell Gardner, Larry Giberson, Robert Gieswine, David Houston, Vincent Gillespie, Vitaly Goshchengalski, Jeffrey Grace, Jonathan Grace, James Grant, Leslie Gray, Daniel Gray, Matthew Green, Joseph Hackett, Johnny Harris, Richard Harris, Joshua Haynes, Donald Hazard, Albuquerque Head, Joshua Hernandez, Eric Herrera, Cameron Hess, Joseph Howell, Joshua Hughes, Jared Hughes, Joseph Hutchinson, Matthew Huddle, Tracy Isaac, Brian Jackson, Shane Jenkins, Justin Jersey, Joshua Johnson, Zachary Johnson, Taylor Jonatakis, David Judge, Riley Casper, Leo Kelly, Julian Qatar, Derek Kennison, Federico Klein, Peter Krill, Matthew Kroll, Alicia Knoll, Nicholas Langren, Daniel Leiden, Joseph Leiden, Jai Lu, Michael Lockwood, Joshua Lawler, Kevin Lyons, Clifford Mackerel, Michael Mackerel, Marcus Malley, Christian Manley, Philippe Martinez, Anthony Mastandano, Cody Matisse, Christopher Maurer, Mark Mazza, Ronald McAbee, Patrick McCoffey, James McGrew, Sean McHugh, Jeffrey McKellar, James McNamara, Connie Meggs, Kelly Meggs, Ron Melee, Jonathan Mellis, Stephen Miles, Robbie Mostreet, Matthew Miller, Scott Miller, Jordan Meek, Robert Menuda, Landon Mitchell, Kyle M., Brian Mock, David Marshall, Andrew Morgan, Robert Morse, Jonathan Munifo, Eric Munchell, Clayton Mullins, Peter Navarro, Daryl Neely, Ryan Nichols, Gregory Nix, Ethan Nordine, Clay Norris, Nicholas Ox, Michael Oliveris, Grady Owens, Jason Owens, Joseph Padilla, Robert Palmer, Stuart Park, Nathan Pelham, Michael Perkins, Kurt Peterson, Dominic Pizzola, Daniel Fitz, Jonathan Pollock, Olivia Pola, Mark Ponder, Rachel Powell, Sean Price, Joshua Pruitt, Joseph Pavlik, Chris Quaglin, Barry Ramey, James Rom, Guy Reffitt, Jack Reel, Arthur Ryer, Mariana Reiner, David Ryan, Stuart Rhodes, Howard Richardson, Ed Richmond, George Riley, Thomas Robertson, Benjamin Robinson, Michael Roberts, Michael Roche, Jonathan Rockhold, Edward Rodriguez, Daniel Rodriguez, Juan Rodriguez, Christopher Rowe, Devin Rothman, Greg Rubenacker, Bobby Russell, Jeffrey Sable, Ryan Samsel, Ronald Sandlin, Salvador Sandoval, Robert Sanford, Anthony Sargent, Peter Schwartz, Benjamin Schuler, Daniel Scott, Christian Secor, Hunter Seafried, Kevin Seafried, Alexander Shepard, Thomas Civic, Jeffrey Sills, Mikhail Sly, Charles Smith, Tommy Smith, Audrey Southard, Patrick Speed, Yvonne St. Cyr, Peter Stager, Shelley Stallings, Patrick Stedman, Laura Steele, Tristan Stevens, John Strand, Tara Stottlemyre, Isaac Sturgeon, Alan Swinney, Ryan Swoop, Andrew Taki, Enrique Cario, Curtis Tate, George Kenny, Jacob Bears, Kenneth Thomas, Devlin Thompson, Justin Thompson, John Todd, Edward Vallejo, Salvatore Vassallo, Eric Warner, Jessica Watkins, William Watson, Jerry Waynick, Mark Waynick, Matthew Webler, Thomas Webster, Bradley Weeks, Tucker Weston, Jack Whitten, Anthony Williams, Riley Williams, Timothy Williams, Duke Wilson, Ricky Wilden, Shane Woods, Johnny Wren, John Wright, Douglas Wyatt, Gregory Yetman, Kyle Young, and Jacob Zirkle. And those we've lost to suicide, Christopher Georgia, Matthew Perna, Mark Unks, and George Meacham, and David Hummel, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Let's say her name.
Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt.
Was a victim, I'm screaming USA, free no real Jan Sixers. She's a patriot who was let down by the system. I'm screaming for the fallen so nobody will forget them. Air Force veteran, wrapped in a Trump flag. It's Trump 24, you know we about to run it back. Nothing will stop us, we about to get it right. They can try and try, but the storm is here from dark to light. Shout out Sarah McAfee, yeah, I'm sending you straight. I hope they let your husband out of that prison today. Ashley served in Afghanistan, she served in Iraq, and she died for her country from a senseless attack. Yeah, we waiting for justice, cause Ashley was innocent. Mainstream won't cover it, they all just too ignorant. If a white girl shot a black man, they would say that's different, but the story didn't fit the agenda they pitching. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, we feeling your energy. Say her name, Ashley Babbitt, this song's for your memory. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, 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 say her name, 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 Ashley Babbitt.
Sing for freedom around York, folks.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do or what to say. Been through hell so many times. This time I'm here to stay. And if you got yourself a problem, well, please don't hesitate. Don't hold your breath and don't bite your tongue. We can do this face to face. Keep in mind if you cross that line, it's gonna be a price to pay. Yes, sir.
Hold on. Sorry, I had to turn the music off. Hey.
Hello.
What's happening?
What's going on? Oh, nothing. We're just chilling. What's happening?
There's not an
We're
uprising
back.
going on?
There's a what?
You're not uprising in there?
No, they should have swarmed us in here like we were thinking of an uprising. Oh, that's scared shit of us. That's why they come rushing in here thinking that we're going to do something. Everybody's sitting around, working out, watching TV. They're like, they're all points of the fog, left to right, east to west, north to south. They're frothing at the mouth for just waiting for us to do something, just to take that 3-year-old cap off that spray and start spraying people down. I mean, what are we going to do? We're stuck in a square box. What are we going to do? People next door are going, Donald Trump, all our neighbors next door shout for Donald Trump, yelling MAGA. Yeah, they love it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God, they let these guys do something. Yeah.
And guys jail too.
There's unity and together to stop them. They're terrorists. Yeah. They're dangerous. They're in there making cheesecake. That's what the government does most is Americans coming together and, banding together, people of all different walks of life, different mindsets coming and banding together and uniting as one. Like, that's the biggest fear.
Well, of course,
You hear
because
these-
we all unite, and it's done for them.
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny to hear these liberals say, if Trump is voted back in office again, democracy's going to fall. Well, how is that even possible when everybody in the country is going to vote for Trump? How is democracy going to fall? And what was he doing? Just pre-gaming for the 4 years he was already in? What was that? Like, playing with us? Like,
yeah.
Democracy will end. I'm like, well, you do realize he's supposed to already be president, right?
Right, and democracy
these
did not, in
liberals,
fact, end.
I think it's
these liberals know they're in trouble after this guilty verdict. And, the positive thing after this guilty verdict is, he's going to have the biggest turnout in history at the voting box in November.
2 minutes! 2 minutes! All the way to California.
Damn it! No, we're 1 minute now. I knew it was like 1 minute 15 seconds. Just kidding. 1 minute.
1 minute.
That was a quick minute. Yeah. That's how much time he's been spending my entire life. That definitely was the GTL minute. Yeah. All right, here we go. One big All righty. Get ready for record singing voices there. First
Me.
We're all here. 3, 2, 1. Oh, say, can you see? Was so proud in the air, and the twilight's through the sunset bright stars, through the meadows, What?
Just my little victory dance that I do for you guys while y'all are cheering. Yeah, you're gonna love it.
It's funny.
It's pretty hilarious.
It is.
It's one of the moves that pretty much landed you in the bag.
What year? 97 or?
Yeah, 97. All the way back to 97. I think I really won Brian's heart when I beat him at the first keg stand. He was like,
that was many moons ago.
Bye now. Bye, you guys.
Many moons, you know what I mean? Can't use to move people all the time.
Gillum is small.
People, I don't know why. So that's one of the reasons that Brian doesn't like me to get drunk without him. I haven't mooned anybody since I've been in jail, so there you go.
Well, praise God.
Praise God.
Thanks, God.
We can all be at peace tonight.
That's right. That's right. I mean, there's still time, so I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah. So what? Another air opportunity.
Nothing. Not doing that. Just kidding. So, tell us something important.
Trump is definitely going to win the Oval Office.
That's right.
He's going to have over 100 million votes. I think so. This guilty verdict was definitely a nail in the coffin for the liberals. I think it's a win for us. It is a win. It's a nail in the coffin for the liberals. Yeah. It's definitely a big win for us. Seriously, because people are definitely opening up their eyes and seeing how crooked our justice system is and how Trump has been persecuted, along with the rest of us. I mean, you're talking about 34 guilty count in less than 24 hours. Yeah, 24 hours. Guilty.
Yeah, and
there
we're
were
not
so
sure
many
what he's
variables
really
that
guilty
day.
of because there was no real crime. Like, the government was not able to say, this is the crime that we're accusing him of. Like, just if you think he might have been, if he may have been guilty of this, and, you know, if there's a preponderance of chance.
Yeah, reasonable doubt is out of the window. Yeah, he's guilty until proven innocent. And especially him, like, there's no place in this country this man can have a fair trial. Nowhere. There's nowhere where he went. Yeah. Yep.
I don't know, I think he'd have a pretty good chance down in Florida.
Yeah, maybe. All the rest of these cases are going to get thrown out. This is probably going to be the only place he gets found guilty. Stupid hush money bullshit, but I think all the rest of it's going to be put on hold. He's going to become president. All that's going to be a wash. It's going to be gone.
Well, I mean, of course they're going to appeal, and the judge gave them many reasons to appeal.
Yep.
You know, so we'll see exactly what happens. And sentencing is set for July 11th, y'all. July 11th.
Yeah. The Q-tards have already put the numbers together.
Of course they have.
They used
What does it mean?
They put the 7, so if you use the 11 and make it a 2-1, which is 8-9, then the 2, then 11, then the 24, right? 12, 13 to the 4.
Talking 2, 4, 8, 9.
14, 15, 16, 17. So they've come up with the number 17 already.
Of course they have.
Out of this whole thing.
And so what does that mean?
That it's a significance of some kind. And
So what does the number mean,
Yeah.
though? What does it mean?
It's the Q. It's the Q.
We're going to have to write Jeff Sable a letter and ask.
Oh,
Maybe
so
somebody out there in the
17th
abyss can
letter is
answer that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Just now
Okay.
figuring it
Yes,
out.
I'm just now.
She's very pretty, y'all.
It's Amy.
I was like, I don't know. Ask somebody out there what it means. We don't know.
All right,
We just know they came up with the number and it's cute.
I had to break it down for the
Over my head, under my feet. Who was that, Nicole? Was that you, Nicole?
It was. It is.
It is us.
It's okay. Cameras have left.
It's just our live streamers now, and they already know us.
They already know how dumb I am.
Not dumb. Just very pretty. Brandon did that challenge, and his time was 17 minutes and 17 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. No way. That is fake news. That I've never heard it, bro. 17 minutes. I'm sure it was. Good job. Where is Brandon? Good job, Brandon.
The grass was practically smoking underneath him when he was done.
It was 46 seconds for every move he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he out there?
He is.
We'll
Is
never
he out
tell
there?
if he is
Is
or
he?
isn't. But there is a human being
yeah.
that looks a lot like Brandon Flowers. I'm not really sure.
Yeah. He hears us. Yeah. You know they're smiling. I worked out with this dude. Hey, man, I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy for you, man. Keep driving. Keep driving, big dog. Somebody slap that back of the head for me.
Maybe it was 71 minutes and 71 seconds. I can't remember. The numbers jumbled.
That's about, yeah, that sounds about right. 71 minutes, yeah.
And
Had
I
a good
told
meal with him, had a good night's rest.
Yeah, I told him, you know, after every set, I smacked him on the back of his head and I said, "This is from Brian. This is from Brian. This is from Brian." And he was like, "I feel like I'm back in jail." And it was terrible. So, you know, don't make me abuse your little brother anymore, Brian.
Keep abusing me. Oh, man, that's going to have me laughing.
Sorry, Brandon.
Anyways.
I have orders.
Keep winning. Who's all out there tonight?
Just our most devoted patriots and about thousands of others on live stream.
Alrighty.
I don't know if you know this,
Yeah,
or anything, but we're kind of a big deal on Rumble now. People are following us and watching us.
Hallelujah.
They're really listening to you guys, but sometimes we like to take credit.
Jamie and I have a pretty funny show sometimes.
We do.
Like your new skirt.
Yeah, when this is all done, me and Nicole are going to take this funny ass show on the road. We're going to sell out shows all over the country.
And wrap, you want to take this and put some on?
Oh, we got high kicks and everything.
And the only thing left are, I think these are Oreo chocolate chip, and I put some
The love of
Oreo
Texas.
raisin chocolate chip down the bottom.
So like you and Dave could take your show on the road, and me and Nicole could take our show on the road, and we could just see who's funnier. It could be a competition.
We're taking our shows straight from Mar-a-Lago. Yeah, look out,
I don't think he'll have it anymore. He's going to have to sell it.
Yeah, he's gonna have to sell Mar-a-Lago to pay his legal fees and his restitution and stuff, because now he's got probation bills.
No, his site crashed from all the
Oh yeah.
I guess we'll go to Trump Valley then. Yeah, that's all right. We'll still party in South Beach. Whoever owns this, they'll...
You have 1 minute remaining.
Trump is having a press conference at 11 a.m. in front of Trump Towers tomorrow.
And his site did crash today from all the donations pouring in from all over America.
I heard these donations are going through the roof right now. It was soaring after the guilty verdict. Yeah. Nice.
Everybody's trying to post this bill.
Alright, y'all.
Well, we love you.
Love y'all too.
Try not to have any
See y'all
kind of
24.
uprisings.
All right, God bless you guys.
God bless y'all. See you later.
Don't start a riot.
Bye, guys. Love y'all.
No, see if fire trucks passing by. Prison.
I want to start a riot. Riot. Oh, Katie, almost lost
He's like, we
Katie.
got lots to do. I gotta get my ass out. New York City.
Are you going for the press conference?
No, I'm making some
I kind of want to go. I don't have any money.
You don't have any money?
No, it's $60-something just a car.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA. There's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the ladies who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the
Hey, we have a strict no joking rule here on Freedom Corner. Thank you. Yeah, stop that. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us here tonight. And, you know, we're going to do tomorrow the same thing that we did today and the day before. And the day after that, we're going to do the same thing too. We'll just be right here out of Freedom Corner, advocating for these guys right here in the jail and many jails all across our country. God forbid it should be Trump one day, but we'll advocate for him too. And, you know, welcome to the club, President Trump.
Get out!
Please pray for us as we pray for you. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Good night. Good night, Miss
Babies, too big to rig. Too big to rig, I hope so. Good
night, Katie.
Good night.
Katie.
Night, night, night. Good night, you guys. Love y'all.
Okay, folks, thank you for joining us tonight on Rumble Getter.